Hey guys, my name is Betterbrick Studios, and today I'm going to be making a review of my Lego Transformers movie Ironhide. And sorry if this video is a little late. I just got back from a week of camping, so had that. But here's Ironhide. I made him a while back, a bit after I made Dropkick. And I've been working on him ever since, adding more tabs in certain places and modifying his weapons. Modifying his alt mode to look a lot better. Just been modifying him for a bit now. I will do a tutorial on this guy. It will take a while because he is pretty big and complex. But I will do a tutorial because he's not a triple changer. I know I've been lacking on tutorials recently. So, here is his truck mount. Now, I always see Ironhides, and they're always like 8 studs wide at the front, so I wanted to make it 6 studs wide. And I only recently realized that that's actually inaccurate, and the fenders should be sticking out quite a bit more. But I'm fine with the way it is. The panels don't really like to line up and properly and everything, and when you take a look at the roof, you can see the toes, or what will become the toes, and then you got this studded part sticking out here. That is for the accessories. Here you have his 2 guns he has in the first and second movie. And the way they work, or the way they store away, is they just tab here, tab together, and that gets them neat and tidy. And then you just load those onto the truck. That looks kind of weird, but it's weapon storage. You can also untab them, and using these tabs underneath, you can get them underneath the vehicle. Like that, to be like gas cans or something. I don't really know. It's a way of storage. Or you can fold them up like this. But taking those off and putting them off to the side, you can get into some size comparisons. Hoist, grapple, and Optimus Prime. So in vehicle mode, he does scale about a Voyager class in size. And I would really like to size comparison him with my G1 Ironhide, but he's currently broken right now, and I just want to get this review out as quick as possible. Just taking another look at his vehicle mode, at the details. I'm pretty sure this grill is supposed to be black, but I really like silver. Then you got the front bumper, headlights. The grill was facing the other direction, but I decided to turn it around to make it look better. You got lights up here, lights here. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be lights on the top, but I didn't get that. You got rear lights. And there's one of my Transformers that actually rolls pretty well. These front wheels sometimes knock into things. And I'd say the underside's pretty clean, except for this whole torso chunk hiding under there, and these aren't connected. And you got the hands poking out. It's crazy that the hands kind of like sit right next to the feet. But yeah, let's get into transformation. First, gonna take this roof part and fold it out like that. Hinge it up, and then finish folding that around. And then we'll start working on the legs. You're going to want to pull these out, then rotate out the feet. Like that. These little sections will fold out and become heel spurs. And this here this wheel here will fold out. Then you're going to want to pull this out. You don't want to pull it all the way off, but you just want to get it out so it can shift around. It isn't a very sturdy connection, but it gets the job done. And then this stud will tab into the foot here, helping lock in the legs. It still wobbles a bit. Hold down the heel spur, and then the wheel will tuck in behind to hold up the heel spur. Same thing on the other side. Rotate the wheel. Slide it out, rotate. Rotate this way without breaking off the wheels. The wheels are very hard to get around. And before you separate the legs, you're going to want to untab the arms from the side of the head and rotate those up. Those just tab into there. And then these parts can easily fold down. And there you have Ironhide halfway done. Now we can start working on the upper torso. First, fold this down, and then this whole section will shift around. And for now, you can just rest that there. Nice and secure. Now we can start working here with the arms. You're going to rotate them around while pushing down. Or push down and then rotate them around. Like that. Then fold that up. Rotate down. Rotate the wrist. And move this shoulder chunk however you wish. And there you got one arm. Push in, rotate. You want to be careful around these arm joints. Ball joints cause it to snap off a lot because it isn't a very sturdy connection. And here you have a mode, if you could call it that, mid-transformation mode. You're going to want to go around here, fold the head back, so that you can untab these torso chunks. And those will pull out on these struts here. And then you're going to want to fold out these tabs, and these will tab into the bumper like that. And that really secures the torso. You're going to probably want to angle these up more. Rotate these down. Go around to the back. And these panels will fold down. Those kind of hold in the shoulders. The head will fold over into there. And then on these hinges, this back part will fold up. Adjust everything to your liking. And here you have Ironhide in his robot mode. And I really, really do enjoy his robot mode. It's all beefy and chunky, like the way I like my Ironhide. I've seen a lot of them where the chest just is a little way too slim. I think the arms are way too bulky though. And the head is a little low centered. But it is on this double joint, so you can adjust it. Yeah. On to accessories. These cannons. Basically what you're going to want to do with them is fold out these tabs. And those will tab in to the back of the arms. And those look really cool when he's all posed up. And speaking of posability, let's get into articulation. Starting with the head, you got a double joint so you can look up kind of and down really good. You can stretch his neck so that when he looks down it looks pretty good. You got a head rotation, but it likes to fall off a lot. He doesn't have any actual eyes, which kind of bugs me. At the shoulder, you got this butterfly joint with a previously mentioned very easy to break ball joint. So you can go out and in. 360 rotation. Elbow bend that goes past 90 degrees. Elbow tilt, or as Thu would say, sideways elbow action. Wrist rotation. Cannons can move around so you can get like under, it can get underneath and look like miniguns or something. And first time in a while, you got individually posable fingers. Nothing at the waist because it's filled with all these different hinges. Pretty bad when it comes to waist swivels. The legs can kick forward on a loose ball joint. And these panels like to move a lot, which is good if you want to access the knee bend. Because if you use the knee bend while this is there, you can't really do that much. But you move that out of the way and you can get a pretty good knee bend. Got another bend, but that's more for transformation and bends a lot more than I'd like it to. You could have an ankle pivot if you untabbed this part and like tilted it. But it just makes all the legs really unsecure or insecure. And they already have enough problems as it is. No forward or back or anything. So, but yeah, I think I did a pretty good job with this figure. It's pretty big. I really like its cannons. Getting more into the detail, you can see you got the lights and everything. The chest I really wanted to nail, and I spent a while working on this. What actually inspired me to do this is I watched the 2007 movie the other day, and that reminded me that I'd never actually finished my 2007 Autobots. So, I was just missing Ironhide. I had an Optimus, Ratchet, Bumblebee, and Jazz, but I didn't have Ironhide. So I built him. Chest was pretty hard to do. And I guess you could say I'm trying to get more views off of the success of my other Ironhide video, which did really well. Yeah. Might do a stop motion with this guy. I'm not really sure. For also, one thing I copied from R.O.T.F is the rusted toe. I thought that was a funny detail. I had this piece lying around, and it's really good, shaped it like his crotch plate in the movie. So I decided to add that. It's one of the details I wanted to get in. If there was anything I would do different, it would make the legs a lot better in the way they transform, but I really wanted a nice and tidy bed of the truck, like my original Ironhide from way, way back. You know you're a veteran if you've seen the videos before I got my new tablet. Or if you were watching before I got my new tablet, which is a pretty short period of time. I only had like 10 subscribers up until I got this thing. Oh. But let's get on to size comparisons, because this video is almost 20 minutes long now. Hoist, Grapple, and Optimus Prime. Thanks for watching this video. I know it kind of felt a little rushed, but it's getting kind of late. Hope you liked it. See you guys later. Bye.